Hi everybody, Amy Bruckmeier here, and welcome to my level 3 of essential core and back strengthening exercises. I'm looking forward to doing this session with you today because we're doing two crucial things in this session. We're focusing on breathing and also correcting patterns that oftentimes go wrong, but we're going to work on correcting these patterns through movement, and then you can apply that technique to things you do in your daily life. So let's get started with a breathing technique. Let's stand up, and we're going to do a thing called accordion breathing, and then we're going to apply this kind of breathing to all the exercises we do today. So for accordion breathing, we're going to take our hands on our rib cage, stand with our feet hip distance apart. Through this series, we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Okay, so just remember, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. On the inhale, we're going to expand our ribs out to the side. So just place your hands on your ribs and take your inhale. Feel the ribs go this way. And then on the exhale, ribs will close in. So let's do a few of those. Inhale through the nose, expand the ribs, exhale through the mouth, ribs together. Like an accordion. Inhale, ribs expand, laterally exhale, ribs close. In this breathing technique, our chest is not rising, our shoulders are not rising. We're just expanding the ribs, feeling the breath low in the lungs, and then exhale, and ribs close. So now let's take that breathing and we're going to apply it to an ab curl. So we're going to lie on our back. Now in this ab curl, we have one leg straight and one leg bent. And the reason is because in this position, we have a little space under our low back right here. And we're going to maintain this space as we do our ab curl. So in this first set, let's take our hands behind the head. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and lift to upper ab curl. We've got hands behind the head and we're maintaining this space. So we're not lifting very high. We're going to inhale and then exhale and lower back down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, abs in and lift up. Maintaining that little space. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower back down. Let's do 3 more like this. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, abs in and lifting head and shoulders up. We don't have to go very high. Inhale, hold. Exhale, abs in to lower down. 2 more times. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, abs in and lift. Feel a circle from your belly button around to your low back. Circle of support, abs pulling in, working the multifidi. And 1 more time, lifting it. Hold, inhale, exhale, abs in tighter, lower down. Let's switch legs. So we're going to switch legs, keeping the hips still because we've got our stabilizers working. Inhale through the nose, exhale, abs in and lift. Maintaining the space. Inhale, hold, exhale, lowering down. So we're not going very high, but that's okay. We're going to exhale to lift. Inhale, hold, and exhale to lower down. We got 3 more to go. Inhale, exhale to lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale to lower, abs into lower. Last 2. Inhale, prepare. Exhale through the mouth and lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, abs into lower. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, abs in, lifting up, feeling good. Inhale, hold. And exhale, lowering back down. That's our set 1. Now let's go to hands and knees. And we're going to do, first thing, a correction. So let's start in our hands and knees position. When we do our inhale here, we're going to expand our ribs laterally, still holding our abs in as we inhale. And exhale through this series, just using that breathing. So let's bring our feet or our knees a little closer together than hip distance apart. Shoulders are right over hands, abs are pulling in, and let's take our left leg and reach it out behind us and lift it up. Now we know from level 1 and 2 on these videos that when we lift the leg, we're keeping the low back still, but now let's do it incorrectly. So let's lift our leg up so high that our low back arches like that. But we don't want to do that. Instead, we're going to pull our abs in to find our neutral and then hold it there. So we used our abs to correct out of that arching low back. Now we're holding our abs there. Let's add a little circle. 1 and circle. So remember, as we circle and circle, we're going for stability in the low back, stability in the hips, and circle. That was 6 times around. Let's circle the other way and circle. So the circle, make it big enough that you feel your booty and your hamstrings working, but not so big that your low back is moving, pulling abs in to create that stability. And one more time, and circle. Let's bring the knee in. Trying with the other leg now, so we're gonna have left knee down, pull our abs in to get ready. Let's reach that right leg out and lift it up and hold it. Now we're gonna do that corrective exercise. So lift the leg up, 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 and you're gonna feel your low back hinge. And then when we get to that incorrect, we're gonna pull the abs in to find that neutral supported position, and then add our circles, and 1, and 2, and 3, lifting abs into spine, and 4, hips are square, and 5, one more time, and 6, let's go the other way, and circling. And we're breathing through this movement. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and circle. Let's do 2 more circles, and circle. Last one, and circle. Bring the knee in, and we are up to exercise 3. We're just going right through these. So now let's do elbow side plank. So important to strengthen our spines laterally. So let's do that right now. We're gonna stack our knees one on top of the other, pull our abs in. We're finding a straight line, head to tail, and we're gonna lift up. Now here we are holding our elbow side plank. Inhale through the nose for 5, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more sets through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last set. We've got our straight line, head to tail. We're pulling our abs in. Our shoulders are down. Let's exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower down. And let's switch to the other side. So let's find our start position, knees stacked, abs in, shoulders down. We're gonna lift up, find our position, straight line through the spine, top arm by the side. Let's go to our breathing pattern through the nose for 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the nose, 4, 5. Exhale through the mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more set. 3, 4, 5, and exhale through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower down. And that is our elbow side plank done. Now we're going to revisit these exercises one more time and change them up a little bit. We're going to go back to those ab curls. And for this set, if you do this version and your neck is tight, find a pillow, place it under your head, and then try it with the pillow under your head, because that might create an alignment for your neck that allows you to access the front of the neck muscles and still not have your hands behind your head. What am I talking about? I'll show you. So in this version, we're going to do the ab curl without having our hands behind our head. So you may want the pillow. You'll know when you do the first ab curl. So we're going to take our hands this time and put our hands around our waist so that we have a feedback if we're really keeping our waist still. But this requires the neck to work more. So let's try it. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tilt your chin down slightly, and then lift the head and shoulders up. Hold here for a moment on the inhale, and then exhale, abs in to lower down. So as you can tell, this one works the neck a lot more than hands behind the head. Inhale through the nose, exhale, tilt the chin down, lift the head and shoulders up, and hold when you're up here. Using your hands to feel the waist. It's staying still, and then we're gonna lower back down, pulling our abs in. Let's do one more with this leg configuration. So inhale, exhale, abs in, tilt the chin down and lift. If you have the pillow under your head and still you feel neck tension, then do the version with your hands behind your head. And let's lower down. And then just keep working on it and you'll eventually be able to do it without hands behind the head. Let's switch our legs, keeping the pelvis stable, and we're ready for the other side. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, tilt the chin down, lift up. Hold here, feeling the front of the neck working, and then abs in tighter to lower back down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, get ready. Exhale, abs in, tilt the chin down, lift up. We are working this neutral low back position. Love in this position, functional position. Let's lower back down. And 1 more time. Remember, we don't have to go very high. Exhale, tilt the chin down, lift up. Hold here, maintain that little space. And then abs in tighter as we lower back down all the way to the mat. Great, we did that. Now, let's come back up to our hands and knees position, and I've got 1 more variation for you. So in this variation, we're gonna challenge our low back position as we do a 3-point. So have 1 knee down, both hands down, and extend your left leg out. Pull your abs in. What we're gonna do is bend our arms and the leg will lift up as the chest goes down, and then we're gonna come back up again. We're only gonna do 5 of these. So let's bend the arms. What we're working on here is maintaining that back body connection, head to foot, maintain that long line, pull the abs in. We're stabilizing our low back. We know how to do that in this position, so we're just adding this movement to challenge the complexity. Put more weight in your standing knee if your arms are getting tired, or put more weight in your hands if you want to work your arms more. We've only got 1 more, down and up. Maintaining that position, lifting up. Let's switch sides. You know what? That's a really hard exercise. So if you're like, whoa, that feels hard, it's because it is hard. So let's extend the other leg out and find that position. There's a lot going on in this exercise, so we've just got to try to keep it all together. So pull your abs in and then bend the elbows and down and then back up again, maintaining that long line, head to foot. Our booty is working, hamstring is working on that lifted leg. We've got 3 points of contact on the floor, even weight distribution on those 3 points as we bend and straighten. We're breathing. We've got 2 more to go. Almost done. Bend and straighten. Last one. You can do it. Hold that form. Straighten, and we're up. Okay, we're to our last exercise in our level 3 core and back exercise series. So let's do it. We're going back to elbow side plank. Remember, our first variation was our legs bent. Our second variation is going to be legs straight. Okay, we've got our abs in. We're ready to go. Shoulders down. We're going to lift up with our legs stacked, one on top of the other, our feet flexed in our straight line position. Arm down by the side, chest open. Let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale through the mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lowering down. Those add up. They get to be pretty hard as we hold them, but it's worthwhile to do it. All right, so we're on the other side. Our legs are stacked. We're gonna lift up. Legs are straight. Shoulders are down. We found that straight line. This is our last exercise. Let's do it. Inhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale. 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. And last set. 3, 4, 5. Lower down. And we are done with level 3 of our core strengthening series. These essential exercises are so important for spinal stability, and they are really beneficial to do them on a regular basis. I recommend doing this video 5 times a week for 4 weeks. So thank you for joining me for this exercise workshop, level 1, level 2, and level 3 of essential core and back strengthening exercises. I hope that after you've completed all the levels that you do feel more awareness of your core, a stronger core, better back support, possibly less back pain if you had back pain when you started this series. And now that you've mastered all of this, you could go into some of my beginning or intermediate level Pilates videos that I have posted and apply these techniques to those videos, and it should really help you be able to find correct positioning as you do more complex exercises. So I hope to see you in some of those videos, and leave me a comment, leave me a question. I'll try to answer your questions. Thanks for joining me. Bye.